Go ahead.
We're here today with AJ, and we're interviewing him on some of the issues that he's had this year in school and past years as he transitioned. And we're interviewing him to learn more about what he's going through and to maybe help other teachers help transgender students in their transition in high school.
And you are his teacher of?
Chemistry.
I taught him in, I guess, a couple years ago, 9th grade, and we're here to ask some questions. So here we go. Okay, first question. When did you feel different?
I started to notice the differences in kind of my life based on other females' lives in about 2nd grade. I didn't really know what was going on, but I noticed that something just wasn't quite right in between about 2nd grade to 5th grade. And I started to dress more masculine and change to being more masculine without really realizing that I thought that I was male.
In 9th grade, you come to high school. How did your friends react to this change, which as a 9th grader, size-wise, various hair growth-wise, kids notice? How did your friends react, good or bad?
I think my friends kind of saw it coming. They weren't really familiar with what transgender or transsexual meant, and a lot of my friends happened to be homosexuals, and they were really accepting of it, but a lot of them had no idea what it meant and really had no idea what it entailed or what would change over the next few years. And over time, they've gotten a lot better with it. A lot of my friends even research the different situations that I go through, and I'll have friends that just ask a lot of questions, and that's great because it helps them understand and helps me learn how to explain it better the more I talk about it. And it's definitely a good experience to know that my friends around me have created a support team, and they're a complete support system for me, and they help me through all the big issues that I have.
AJ, can you tell me and Mr. Steck a little bit legally and what that's done for you and what support, or if it's given you any support, what it's done for you or how it's helped you?
Legally is a program called Long Island Lesbian, Gay and Lesbian Youth, and the part that I'm involved in the program is kind of on Friday nights they have kind of a get-together for gay, lesbian, and transgendered students who are under the age of 21, and you can go there and you just kind of meet around and you hang out with people who are similar to you, and you talk to adults that have gone through the same thing because it's run by adults who are in the same situations, and it's a lot of the teenagers that are there have gone through diverse situations that everyone there can relate to. And when you go there, you can sit there and hang out, and you can talk about the different topics that everyone in that room is so entwined in. And it's a really great program. It does a lot of work with different schools, and they reach out and they definitely help people be more comfortable in who they are.
As for being comfortable, how do you address the bathroom/locker room situation here at school?
At first it was difficult. I played volleyball and softball last year, and I had a lot of issues in the locker room, and I've even been kicked out of locker rooms a few times because people see me as male, and in a way that's kind of a compliment. In a way it's kind of humiliating. I fixed that entire issue with using nurses' offices. I no longer play on school teams because if I do go there and I have to go to the bathroom or something like that, the chance of finding a nurse is more difficult. It pretty much all depends on the scenario, but I pretty much, as in school for gym class and for just bathroom use, can go to the nurse's office and change and use the bathroom there.
Tell us a little bit about the hormone therapies and some of the hormone and genetic issues that you were telling us about before.
There are 2 hormone options that you can do. Well, most transgender and transsexual patients go through hormone blockers, which blocks the hormone that you were born with. But it also, you have the ability to inject the hormone that you would like to be taking or would like to have. I would be taking testosterone. You would inject it in either of your thighs or your buttocks. The other option is a gel that they have. The main issue with that is if you rub it on your body and someone touches you, the chances of them growing hair on their body are great.
And then finally, how did your family react when you told them the news officially?
I told my sister first.
How old is your sister?
She's 26. She's 25. When I told her, the first thing she said to me was, I don't believe you. She slammed the door on me. I was in my bedroom. She slammed the door on me and she left. About a week later, I told my mom. My mom was a lot easier with it. She kind of saw it coming. She was really great about the entire situation, and she's seen what I'd been through cutting and suicide, and she had been so afraid of losing me before. She was afraid that if for some reason she didn't accept, she would lose me entirely. And my brother was kind of cool with it. He was better at first than he is now.
How old is he?
He's 19. He was really great at first. His first comment was, wow, I have a brother now. Lately, it's been a little more difficult because he doesn't understand and he keeps trying to understand. And he never really will. No one will ever really understand. But he doesn't understand why he can't understand.
Wow.
My dad disowned me.
Wow.
He completely, at first, it was a kind of a shock. This isn't who you are. And it pretty much came down to I finally got enough strength to tell him that if he couldn't accept, then I didn't want him to be part of my life. And he decided to step away. Every once in a while, he decides to come back, but he always leaves again. Wow. And it's made me a stronger man to see what a man shouldn't be that way. And
Agreed.
It definitely helps me see the way that I want to be in the future and how I plan on being towards my family because I've seen how my family reacted towards me.
Okay. We have some friends also here today. And how long have you been, how old are you first off, just in age?
I'm
15. So what grade are you in?
10th.
10th grade. How long have you known AJ?
I met you in 7th grade, I think.
So at middle school here in our district?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you have similar interests, as in sports, classes, stuff like that, or you just were friends?
Yeah,
But-
we were on the same bus, so.
Oh, okay. So you live near each other, kind of.
So it was
Okay.
purely coincidental.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Okay. So now, at this point, you see something's going on, and you accept it, as a true friend should. Very nice. We have some other friends here, also my ex-students who I know. You've been friends a long time with AJ as well?
Yeah. 7th, 8th,
And totally accept this and enjoy it. Great. So we want to thank you for all of your help, everyone in our panel, and thank you. You're going to open some eyes.